Our world with computers. It is amazing just how much the computer has revolutionized human society in just my lifetime. Nowadays, computers are used in every aspect of human life, and in today's world, our society would struggle to survive without them. Computers have certainly come a long way. Way back then, they were not nearly as technologically advanced, and they even looked very different. They didn't have monitors, and they certainly were much larger. One of the first computers was the electronic numerical integrator and computer calculator. It was an extremely large computer that was capable of doing thousands of calculations, and it even helped calculate movement and strategies for the military during World War II. "50 years ago, Time magazine made computers the cover of its April 2nd, 1965 issue, and a bit more than a decade earlier, the magazine had reported that the United States was home to a meager 100 computers. By 1965, there were over 22,000 of them, and now probably around 90% of the homes in America have at least one computer or smartphone. In today's society, we certainly depend on the word processing aspect of our computers. They have the capability of automatically correcting spelling and grammar, and we can copy and paste, which saves us time, and we can even print our documents. The computer also gave us the internet and the World Wide Web to network almost all computers from around the world. The internet has allowed us to have all the information found at the library in the comforts of our own home, and it allows us the benefit of having enormous amounts of information that we can obtain quickly without having to have a space to store that information. Long gone are the days of having to pick up a book and reading to have to find an answer, or using a dictionary in a book to see how to spell a word. Today, we can find all the information we want with one quick search of Google. Chelsea Pullins writes in her article, "Is technology making us dumber?" that reading books is becoming obsolete because of computer technology, and this has changed the way we process information. One study even states that 40% of the Americans under the age of 44 did not read a single book, fiction or nonfiction, last year. Our young children are losing their motor skills because of using keyboards. One research paper by a group of sociologists in the United States found that 30% of the children in the United States have extremely poor motor skills as a result of overdependence on computers from a young age. Most kids in the United States can't even read cursive writing or write in cursive, and this will cause our children to lose the ability to read important documents from our history. Many people in today's society believe anything they read on the internet is true. A type of herd mentality takes over on social media sites, and often what people defend isn't even true. Bill Keller, who writes for the New York Times, argues that this is a herd mentality that takes over on social media because of a belief with other like-minded individuals. They become kind of like an angry lynch mob when anyone challenges them on their beliefs. So what is happening? Are we really getting dumber? Is the world's IQ really dropping? Is America being dumbed down? These are all questions that we ask. Several people blame this on Googling because people, without questioning, accept things without doing their own research. Research takes up too much work. It takes up too much of their precious time and gets in the way of their immediate gratification. So I'll leave you with this question. Are we too dependent on computers in America? Have they taken over our lives? After all, we depend on computers to meet new friends, to conduct business, and pretty much all of our research now. We're even using them to help with our daily lives and our chores. But what if suddenly those computers are taken away from us? What will our children do? What will we do as adults? Will we be able to survive in an era without computers? Albert Einstein said, "I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots." Could he be true?